Wealthy people stay quiet about money for a reason you probably misunderstand. It is not about secrecy or hiding success from the world. It is about protecting something far more valuable than their bank account. When you talk about money, you invite comparison into your life. Comparison changes how people see you and how you see yourself. The moment someone knows your income, they measure you against it constantly. Every choice you make becomes evidence for or against their story of you. You wear the same coat twice, and someone decides you are struggling. You buy something nice, and someone decides you are reckless or showing off. This is not paranoia. This is how human minds process financial information. Wealthy people learn this the hard way through years of interactions. The less you say, the more freedom you keep over your own decisions. Because once money becomes a topic, people start keeping score without realizing it. They remember what you said you could not afford last month. They notice when your story does not match your spending patterns. And suddenly, every financial move you make requires an explanation or defense. Quiet wealth avoids this trap entirely by keeping finances off the table. Not because they are ashamed, but because they refuse to perform for anyone. When no one knows your numbers, no one can write your story for you. You buy what serves your life without wondering how it will be interpreted. You skip what does not matter without anyone questioning your priorities or status. This silence is not about secrecy. It is about maintaining control over meaning. People who talk about money constantly are outsourcing their self-worth to others. They need witnesses to validate that their choices make sense or prove success. Wealthy people validate their choices internally through whether it aligns with goals. They do not need anyone else to agree or understand their financial decisions. This creates a completely different relationship with spending and earning over time. Your money becomes a tool again instead of a social signal or scorecard. You stop buying things to manage what other people think of you. You stop avoiding purchases because you fear judgment about treating yourself or spending. The financial freedom people chase is not just about having enough money saved. It is about making decisions without an invisible audience in your head. And that freedom only comes when you stop reporting your financial life outward. Talking about money feels connective, but it actually builds invisible walls around you. People start relating to your wallet instead of relating to you as a person. Conversations shift toward what you can afford or what you should do with it. Advice pours in from people who do not understand your situation or actual priorities. And every interaction becomes slightly transactional, even when no one intends it that way. Wealthy people saw this pattern early and chose silence as a boundary instead. They talk about ideas, interests, problems, and plans without financial specifics attached. This is not coldness. It is clarity about what actually matters in relationships and life. Money is private because keeping it private protects your ability to live intentionally. The less you say, the more your choices remain truly yours. And that silence is not hiding wealth, it is protecting freedom. If this helped you, subscribe and leave a comment below.